All right, gonna try and run through this shit. I'm still working on the deck. I don't know. Just trying to fit more non-engine in it. I know it's definitely a stronger combo deck. Um, and it probably doesn't need the extra non-engine slots, but but yeah. So we'll just start with the first combo here. I show Ice Jade Ran and Deep Sea Diva. Oh, this is a post Phantom Nightmare. We get a couple new water cards that are actually pretty nice. And so it opens up the deck to have um more like more plays outside of just Diva. And like we're gonna be showing Diva combos today, but like it can do a lot more. I'll do some test hands probably after I do these combos. But yeah, so the first combo we're starting out with really this is Diva, and then any other water monster that you can get onto the board. I'm showing Ice Jade Ran here because it's probably the best one. This is probably our favorite Excenter to have as like a discard special. Um, but I have other targets as well that this could be. Really just need to get any other water on the board, and then this completes the combo. But yeah, so we'll just start it off. This is normal Diva. And this also requires a blank card in your hand too. So Diva will special Prince from deck. Prince is gonna send Dragoons to add Dragoons, and then Dragoons Engrave is gonna add Lapis. A Lapis will reveal in your hand is special. And now we're going to synchro the Prince in Lapis, and we're gonna make this guy, this Irion, dude. I don't know if I can know, dude. Serpent of the Ghoti. So this guy's pretty cool. He reads that when he's synchro summoned, you can banish level 6 or lower fish monster from your deck. And so who we're banishing is this Pisces. This is one of the new cards, and this is basically what makes the whole deck work. This is a new card we get in Phantom Nightmare, and this card's pretty cool. So you banish it, and that triggers one of its effects here, saying that if this card is banished, you can banish one fish monster from your hand, face-up field, or graveyard. Accept this card, and then special summon it. And then when normal or special summoned, you can add one fish monster from your deck to your hand. And then you banish one fish monster from your hand or face-up field. So a lot of cost there, but it's kind of tough doing it in like the Atlantean Mermail deck because they don't play as many fish monsters. So that's where our additional water comes in. Obviously, if you open any fish monsters in your hand, then you don't have to get rid of this card on board. One of the cards, because what's going to happen is Pisces is going to go effect when banished, and we're going to banish the Serpent of the Ghoti from our field to special Pisces, and then Pisces is going to add this guy. This is like the new card. This is like what we're like really playing with. It's not new. It's an old card, but it's searchable now. So yeah, it's a level 7, also cool. This deep sea king. Yeah, once per turn, you discard one card. Special summon as many level 4 lower fish monsters as possible from your deck. Like, what is that? But they cannot declare an attack, and their effects are negated. Who cares? When a card or effect is activated that targets this card in the field, quick effect, tribute one other fish monster, negate that effect if you destroy that card. That's also crazy. So, it has protection from Imperm Veiler and other targeting cards, and it basically spams from our deck. And a lot of the times, what I've been trying to work with is like, there's definitely lines where you can make this Deep Sea King your first search. As if you can just get to a level 6 synchro before adding from your deck, then you banish the Pisces. Pisces will banish the summon, and then Pisces will add the Deep Sea King, banish itself. Then they go droll. If you have another water extender, baby, you're making Deep Sea King, especially from the deck. You don't give a fuck. So now Pisces will banish himself because you have no other fish monsters. And now this is where the other water extender comes in. Here we have Ice Jade Ran, discarding Dragoons, summoning a token, adding Deep Sea Diva for next turn for follow-up. You could just add a blank here that did that Deep Sea King discards, but so technically this could be a 2-card combo. But yeah, you get the picture. And now we'll just make Ice Jade Ran, and we're going to make Gamir here. By the way, this search for Diva could also be Moonling Glacia. And it probably should be. I'm just still working on. You'll see in a sec that you want all your zones open, and so there are some awkwardnesses. I don't know if that's a real word or not, but like with the deck with Deep Sea King, because you want to have all your monster zones open. And so here I'm not searching for Moonlit Glacier because I want to have the spot on the board, but it definitely can be searched here and probably should be. I'm still working on it. So now we're gonna link these two off, for Abyss Keeper, and Abyss Keeper special summons a fish monster from our hand. So that's pretty free. Unfortunately, cannot be used as link material, so it does get stuck on our board, and I wish I could get rid of this card, but I can't. And that's kind of why I was like playing with this, because I was thinking if I ever have this, I can banish the link, draw 2, and then I have another spot to work with. Because as you'll see, our board gets flooded, and it's hard to put to create a board. Just like there's not a lot of room. But you'll see. So Abyss Keeper, special summon Deep Sea King, and now Deep Sea King effect. We'll discard any card, and now we will special as many fishes from our deck. And so these are the fishes that I've been playing with. I've been trying to limiting the fish count, and the ones I like the most are I like Shift because it can banish and it becomes additional interruption on my opponent's turn. It's a level 2 tuner, which is important here. You need doubles at least of whatever you want, because we're playing the new White Aura Synchro that summons them back, and I wanted 4s here, and I really wanted the White Stingrays because they act as an extender. I have to discard a water. It's not cost, but it's okay if it gives you the full combo. And then when it's special from graveyard, it becomes a tuner. And then Ruka is just a great extender, a great level 4. Can be summoned off Coral Enemy. This one as well. That's important. And so yeah, so this is we get here and we just flood our board, and we can do this. We can do this under Droll. But yeah, so now the some of the line of play, trying to get the board filled up with having interruptions. Is make Bahamut first. Totally awesome here. And now we're gonna link off those two into our Little Knight. And if we did Moonlit Glacia, then we have a banish here, but we'd have Moonlit Glacia on the board still, and so we wouldn't be able to summon as many monsters. So I just haven't found out what I want that end board to look like yet. Now we'll synchro these two, and this is for another new card. I really like this card. From Phantom Knightmare, this White Aura Porpoise. This card, so it's just a water tuner, one non-water monster, or one non-tuner monster. And this card says if it's a synchro summoned, you can special summon one level 4 lower fish monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Then you can special summon one monster with the same name from your graveyard. And so that is crazy. Its other effect is it's like a protection effect. If you destroyed by opponent's card, since the graveyard, you can banish the water. Special summon it back as a tuner. That that might be handy at sometimes. But really, we're looking at the fact that Porpoise can summon back 2 monsters. So we'll be able to summon back both our White Stingrays. And now that one of our White Stingrays is special back from the graveyard, we'll get the trigger effect here where this card is supposed to summon from the graveyard. You can treat it as a tuner this turn. And so I think we can only make one of the Stingrays a tuner, but that is fine. So there's a line here as well where you can just go, you can just make Baron here. But I think if you want to utilize all the monsters, I think if you want to use all the monsters, then you take the other 2 level 4s, you make the Dweller. Then we banish our Shift. We give one of our monsters 500 attack points, and then on our opponent's turn, special back the Shift. And then whenever we want, we can synchro out the Porpoise and the Shift, and we can either make White Aura Whale or Askin. Both have a pretty good utility. I kind of like this card going second a lot more, just because you can destroy all the link monsters. Any other type of monsters, actually like a Lightning Storm, and then it can attack twice and deal piercing damage. And if you try and destroy it, it comes back. And this doesn't require any other monsters. But like with Ashkin, this card reads: if this card is synchro summoned, you can target one fish monster you control and one card your opponent controls. Banish them. If the card is banished, you can banish one fish monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card. So I would honestly like to just play this one and probably not play the whale, but the fact that I need to have setup with the Ashkin if I want to be able to summon it back makes me a little sad. So I haven't really decided what I like more. Right now I'm just playing both of them, but yeah, this is basically the end board. It's one of these two. One of these two for an interruption. The Dweller for the graveyard. The Little Knight, totally awesome for recyclability. And yeah. And then we also technically have the Grimir in the graveyard as well. Yeah, so this is currently like the basic combo for like just Diva, and now we also have like our Teus Dragoons combo. So we'll just run through this real quick. So pretty standard. Yeah, Teus and Dragoons. Teus is gonna add Pike. Dragoons are gonna add Prince. Pike's gonna send Prince to some Dragoons, and we're gonna search the Crusadia here. Gun's a little weird because there's just not room to discard the gun to summon back a Mermail. It just doesn't come up. We're gonna make Bahamut like we typically do. Get our totally awesome at our 5th summon. We will finally be searching the Moonlit Glacier here. It does work out. We're going to link off Bahamut and Teus for an enemy, summon the Moonlit Glacier, and then we're going to special Prince from our graveyard under an enemy. And then Prince will send Dragoons, add Dragoons. Dragoons and Grave will add Lapis, special Lapis. And then we'll do our standard synchro play for the Ghoti. Even though we do have Pike in our graveyard, we actually don't want to banish him to summon the Pisces. We still want to banish the Serpent because we need to clear out the monster spaces in our main monster zone. And so yeah, so Pisces will summon by banishing the Serpent. Pisces on summon will add Deep Sea King, then banish itself. And then we're going to link off Moonlit Glacier and an enemy, special Abyss Keeper, special Deep Sea King from our hand from Abyss Keeper effect. And then Deep Sea King will discard Dragoons. We'll add Deepa for follow-up. I was moving the Toad. It should be over there. So the mental check for myself. And now we'll just special back 3 monsters. And we're going to special back the Duo and the Shift. And now we'll make we will synchro summon for Porpoise. Porpoise summon back one of the Stingrays. And then we'll make a Dweller there. And we'll move that so that way we have an arrow space for our Crusadia. Crusadia will synchro off to make the Gamir. And yeah. And now we have our shift and end phase again. Or on our standby phase, we'll just summon it back, synchro off for the White Aura Whale or the Ashcan. And so there you go. They have 4 cards in their hand, and this doesn't seem that bad. Just plays it for a 5th summon. And yeah, so it's kind of what we're working with. Onto the deck list, I guess. This is still, still theory, still working on it. I feel like I like Triple Diva. I like Triple Prince. 1-for-1 Dragoons. All this seems standard, seems to work. Arya, I like Arya. I almost like it a little bit less in this deck, but I feel like you just need to be able to get Dragoons in your hand, and you want to be able to get to the Prince Diva still, just because it also means your Ghoti combo. So I'm still currently maxing it out, especially because it works so well with the Minstrel, the Stingray, the Teus, the Ice Jade Ran. So Arya still being at 3. I might cut it down a little bit, but I really like it a lot. We main the Minstrel. We're not the 3 Minstrels. We're never really searching for the Minstrel, but it's like if you open it and you have and you can combo it off like with the Arya for a search, or if you just open it with the Dragoons like a maniac, or even any of the fishes, that feels really good too. Because you can just send the fishes and then use them for banish material for your Deep Seeking cards, so you don't need that second extender. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So if you open the Minstrel, great, and if not, you're probably just not searching it. And it's just a good card in general. It's good for follow up. It's good for grind game. Still playing the Artisan just because it's really good for follow up, and it basically becomes on turn 3 becomes a 1-card Zealantis. Ice Jade Ran. This is the best extender in our deck, just because you can make a level 10 synchro off of it. Discard for cost. Yeah, not too much to say here. And also, you just play these 3. It's not like the Mermail cards where you need the Teus, and then if you're gonna play Teus, you might as well play a search target. Which then, if we're playing Pike, you might as well play a search target for Pike outside of Minstrel, which is Crusadia. So yeah, it just requires less cards in the deck. We have our 1 Deep Sea King, our 1 Pisces. Even if you open this card, it's not that, if you open this, that's just awesome, because then you just need 2 water monsters and you have full combo. And then if you open Pisces, that's not too bad either, because you have so many ways to special from your hand with Stingray, Dragoon searching a Lapis, Ice Jade Ran, Teus. All these cards can just summon from your hand, and so you can just tribute summon, make this and get your search off, and then you just need 2 waters, and you just 2 hours and then you're there. So we play, for our fish targets, we're just playing 2 Ruka, 2 White Stingray, and the 1 ship. Like I said, these are, I feel like, the best fishes I have at the moment, because they seem like they play the best by themselves. If you open them, Ruka is just a gnarly extender, and it has a decent targeting effect, negation effect. The fact that you can just discard any water monster summon this will be able to get you to full combo when you just need a water extender. It also allows a setup for Deep Sea Arya, and then Shift just seems like the best tuner that I'm looking forward to play off of the Deep Sea King. And we are currently, I'm trying to limit the amount of fishes I'm playing, just because I don't want to play more than necessary in this, and also because I'm not relying on opening the fishes. I'm relying on opening extenders to play with the Diva. But yeah, so we're still playing with the Glacia, the Lapis. I'm down to 1 infantry. I don't know if this will stay the same, but I just noticed I'm not searching it I'm even looking for it as much as I usually am, and I haven't really played with the grind game for this, so I really don't know how impactful that will be. Yeah, it's too hard to tell at this time what I want to do with the infantry. But currently, definitely, one of each is required. Anything to open the lapis, that's not too bad. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get to the serpent Ghoti. You just need like Ruka, a white stingray, or Diva, or minstrel or Crusadia, and like the token from Ran will also get you there. Not to mention, like, you could also open like Shift Stingray. Uh, yeah, so there's a couple options. And now we get into these last 10 cards here are honestly kind of like the flex spots, kind of like what I don't know what to do, what I don't know what I want to do with yet. I honestly, Teus feels less good in this deck, but Teus is still so broken when you open Teus Dragoons that like it almost makes you want to play it still. But I almost feel like this isn't necessary. I don't know. I'm still working with it. Maybe I cut down on like the Aria, maybe the Minstrel, and I try and fit in some of the remote cards. Maybe cut down on the amount of Teus. I haven't really decided yet what I want to do here. But yeah, so basically it's a 5 engine card slot. This is just here. I don't know what the 40th card could be. I like Salvage a lot. I really want to play Salvage in this deck. Like, I might honestly just like even cut down on the Teuses and then play the Salvages. I don't know. Yeah, this is just a blank here. It's just a funny card. 3 Droll, because I feel like I no matter what, you need to at least have one hand trap in the deck. Just because Droll can end so many turns when you're trying to go second. Droll just seems so powerful going into the next format. Other cards I would consider in the main would be like 2 Tactics, 3 Imperm, maybe Droplet, although I doubt it, actually. And then Call By just has to be in the main because Droll is a card, and hand traps are a card, and hand traps still hurt this deck, but this feels a lot stronger. It feels like you can play through more hand traps now, and I really would like to be able to see Talons in the deck. Like, this probably just becomes Talons, and then another card gets scrapped here, and then Talons makes its way. Like, even like a Teus wouldn't even be that bad. Something like this. Now, side deck is just other cards I've been testing. White Sardine, I like this card a lot, and I like the white reincarnation because you can also search the Stingray if you need to. You can play the other white fish card, and you can search Sardine too. And Sardine's really cool because you get a body on board, so it's that extender you need for no cost, and it sends a Water to Grave on summon. So not only does it become your extender, but it also works with Aria, and so it's also a fish you can banish off of like the Pisces combo, and so you can keep the Serpent Ghoti on the field instead of having to banish it. And so a White Sardine seems like an awesome card, and I'm gonna keep messing with it. But currently, what's really hurting me is the fact that you become waterlocked when you play this card, and I really want to try and get around that because I feel like Little Knight and Baron are really strong cards to play, but maybe you don't need them. And I'm still kind of working on that. If I did play, I'd probably be playing like a 2-and-2 package. This is what I was playing with, and then I might also, and if I did put it in the deck, I might just not, but then I might play this as well, like 1 copy. Drink break. Sunfish. This card's weird because you need to target a monster on the field with the monster of the same name in your graveyard. So you need to have two of the same monsters in rotation, and then you can special this card from your hand and the monster you're targeting from your graveyard. So it's when it goes off hard, but it just feels hard. It doesn't play well by itself at all. And then so Sea Nettle, it's one of my favorite water cards. I want to be able to play it. I wish it was a fish so I could just special it off of the Deep Sea King or just play in this deck. That'd be amazing. Recyclability is really cool. Level 4 body. Free extender, just controlling a water. It's a super good card. It locks you into water, which sucks. That's why I can't play it now. But if these cards come in, maybe Sea Nettle comes in. It also just gives awesome recyclability. I talked about Salvage just a little bit earlier. Salvage seems crazy because you can go like Minstrel, discard Minstrel, discard a water, and then add them right back with Salvage. The fact you can just add back extenders, like you could like special like the Ruka off the Deep Sea King, and then after you spend the Ruka, you can bring it back to your hand with the salvage, and then use its effect in hand as special. It offers so much utility. Also, if you like hard open the Lapis, if you can get the Lapis in the graveyard, you can add it back with salvage and special it from your hand, because that also is an effect of Lapis. And so I like salvage a lot, and I need to test this more. Also, it's important to mention that I don't have. I guess that was pretty important. Whatever. Yeah, so other cards considering for the deck that is definitely notable that's not here is like the Megalo and Scale. I definitely want to find a good reason to play these cards. Currently, I'm just not finding myself ever searching it. Scale is still just like a good card, and like being able to discard a bunch of waters, especially like just going second. Megalos is such a strong card, and so like this card is like almost. I don't want to say it's the card I want to sign, but yeah, I'm definitely looking at the Megalodus deck. Yeah, as you can tell, the deck's just it's piling up. There's a lot of cards here, a lot of engine, and I just don't know if like the Megalo and Taste fits, at least in a 40 card list. But these are still really strong cards, and I'm still heavily debating trying to fit these in and playing them. I just really haven't gotten around to that yet. But yeah, like these and like salvages. But yeah, I do want to play these cards here. But yeah, so and then extra deck real quick. Zealantis. We're mainly just playing water. But yeah, Zealantis. For going second, clearing the boards. Little Knight because you got to play it. Double enemy. You play one for turn 1, one for turn 2 or turn 3. It's good in the grind. It's good game 1. You play your Lacia for when you brick. If you're waterlocked and you have recyclability, or you have infantry in hand, pop's still really strong. Abyss Keeper for the combo. We're not playing Gaios because we're not typically ending on the two level 7s like we usually are. So we're just playing the Dweller and Bahamut Toe combo for rank 4s. And then in our synchros, we had got 2 level 10s, Baron and the Ice Jade. I definitely want to try and fit the Sword Soul in here. The Chenying. Maybe Dweller leaves. Most likely one of the 2 level 8 synchros leave if I was played the Sword Soul. But if I also decided to go a little more, if I decided to go water only and just waterlock myself, maybe the Baron leaves, Baron or Little Knight leaves, and then I put in the chaining in lieu of 2 level 8 synchros. I'm not playing the Dragite because I'm not usually synchroing off the Serpent Ghoti with like Diva to make Dragite. That's what I was doing before, but you need the waters on board to make a Abyss Keeper. And so really I'm just looking at the interruption cards. And yeah, so this is a card mainly for going second. This is mainly for going first. I'm kind of leaning towards the White Aura Whale over the Askin at this moment, but I think the banishing will be a lot more impactful when using that, post Phantom Nightmare. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I might just play both, and just kind of feel it out. And then we have like our 2. So this is like our starter right here. Crazy card in the deck. Yeah, the Serpent Ghoti. And then we just play one of the Porpoise. Great extender, and then great for the first turn combo. And yeah, so this is it. And so yeah, so currently I have a regional. It's Rosemont, Illinois, I think. It's in a week. And so I'm gonna get these cards. I have everything here but the OCG stuff, and I'm gonna get the Porpoise and the Pisces the day before the regional and before the whole set comes out. And I'm gonna play something like this at the regional. I just don't know exactly what yet. Yeah, that's really the deck. I'll run through like 2 test hands. Yeah, so this is just solid. You just go Minstrel, discard Ran, look at the hand, snipe the Droll, and then you go Arya. I always try to keep the Minstrel in the graveyard if I can, just because it's good for grind game. We're trying to bring it back with an enemy, or yeah. So and then we'll just go Diva effect, special Prince discard Dragoons to add Dragoons engrave. Is it gonna add Lapis here? I'm just looking at my graveyard count. I could go like synchro these off, make Serpent, Serpent can banish Pisces. Pisces effect, banish to summon itself. Pisces effect on summon. We're going to add Deep Seeking. Then we're going to banish itself. And now we just need an extender. And I'm seeing 4 waters. So I can go like Ice Jade here. Search Moon Glacia. Yeah, I got 5 waters, so I can special the Moulin here. And then I can go like, I could even, like this probably should be like over here. I could synchro off the Moulin and the Diva. Make the, oh no, I would need to make, I can't do that. Because the token locks me. See, dude, getting water locked is tough. But yeah, so we'll probably just, my bad. We'll probably just synchro off these 2. Make the Ice Jade. Probably synchro off these 2. Or link off those 2. Make a Biskeeper. Biskeeper, special Deep Sea King. Deep Sea King will discard Teus. And we're summoning these guys for sure. And then it's like, and so now I have one less level 4, and so I just need to decide what I want to do. I'm not currently waterlocked, so I could go. I want to make a Baron here. I want to do something like this. And then I want to go like link these 2 for an enemy. An enemy will summon back the Schiff. Synchro for Porpoise. Porpoise will summon back 2 Stingrays. And now I'm actually going to go Baron, pop a Biskeeper. So then I can go rank Bahamut, detach, summon Totally Awesome, and then I'll banish the Shift, give someone an attack boost, standby phase, special back to Shift, and then whenever I feel like it, declare, synchro, off. I could even do this, go declare, banish their card and itself, and then Ashkin will trigger, banishing the Shift from my graveyard. So I'll keep that in rotation, summoning this back to the field, and that's 2 Omni negates plus a pop, plus they had only 4 cards in their hand, and I had the Ice Jade in rotation as well. So yeah, that's not bad. We'll do one more. Yeah, still a work in progress. And I'm not even hoping for like the craziest results. I really need to work on like the non-engine availability. Wow. I don't know what we do about this one. This is kind of like where a Megalo would have came up actually. Prince, Sendragoons, Adragoons. There's not even anything to add here. Like, that's pretty tough. Because I want to go like this, discard this, special back the Dragoons after sniping their hand, and so like I have 2 waters, but that's not getting me anywhere. I need to pray to God that they fucking try to interrupt me and I draw something crazy. Yeah, I don't know. This hand's tough. Yeah, we never saw that. And then this hand just does everything. So I guess I'll go through it real quick. Yeah, Minstrel, Sun Dragoons, itself and Dragoons. Dragoons will, I don't know, probably just add the Moulin here. Assuming we looked at their hand, there was nothing of a threat. I guess what we can really add, I could do the main combo, where I add Dragoons. Although I don't know if I can, no, I'm not adding Dragoons here. I'm adding the Moulin. And we're just going to do this stuff. Diva, Special Prince, Prince, send Dragoons, add Dragoons, Dragoons engrave, add in Special Lapis. We're still chilling on our water count. We can go banish this. And now we can this banish from our hand to summon? Of course, banish. You can banish one fish monster from your hand or place up field. Yeah, so I can banish this away. Special summon this. Effect. Add Deep Sea King. And then banish it on res. And now I have 5 waters. Yeah, 5 waters. I can special the Moulin. And then I can go. I can do something gnarly. I can go like this and this. Make Baron. Special summon the Teus by discarding the Dragoons. Teus Dragoons will go off. And our Teus will just grab us Pike, it's our only target. And then Dragoons will grab us our follow-up. Because we're going to use these to link off to Abyss Keeper. Special. Discard the Pike. And now here I want to. I banished my Stingray, so I don't have the 2 for the Porpoise. So what I think I want to do is this. Although maybe this is the better card to choose. Because if we go, oh, you know what? It doesn't even really matter. Because we're just gonna go Bahamut. No, this needs to be here. Go this. Detach. Special to Totally Awesome. And then we'll link these 2 off into an enemy. So maybe we even just wanted this to be at level 4. But if I want Porpoise in rotation, I guess what I could have done, I guess there is a way around this. So if I back up just a little bit, for myself, if anything, go back to this board state, I can go like declare, pop, I think something like this. Oh, my Bahamut's in my grave. Get that back. So overlay that, special it in the extra deck monster zone, detach. We'll summon Toad in the middle, and now I can link these 2 off into an enemy, special back Ruka, synchro. Yeah, not so bad, not so bad. Make the Porpoise, special back both the Rukas. Fucking broken. Make Dweller, and then banish Shift. On my opponent's turn. Voila, dude. Look at that. Synchro with the Shift. Make either one. You're probably making this though. Yep. So that's pretty much it. That's the deck. So just real quickly, final thoughts. I feel like I want more non-engine. Maybe I definitely need the Droll type to stay. I feel like Talents will be good because it's good going first and second. I don't know if I want to fit another hand trap or just more like generic cards. Like the salvage really interested me. The Megalo, but like you saw right there, like, you know, just the extra extender with Teus is like pretty impactful. If you guys have any other fish recommendations, I'm trying to keep this engine count low. But if you guys had thoughts for replacements for here, really, I just like. I think I need like the tuner, but maybe I don't actually need the tuner from Stingray, like the tuner ability. I originally thought I did because I wanted to use Porpoise in the Stingray. The Porpoise will summon back to Stingray, make the tuner, and then I can make a Baron out of that. And that might still come up, especially in like the water, the mono water version. That seems even better. But you know, currently as this deck stands, maybe like I even cut down to these 2 and I just play like 3 Rukas. That doesn't even sound like horrible, because like I think Ruka's just such a great fucking water extender, and so this will definitely cut down to the fish cards. And then this will allow me to play Taste at 3 if I really wanted to. But yeah, so I'm still working through it. Yeah, give me your thoughts on fish targets, other water extenders that maybe I'm missing. Like maybe just, I am looking at replacing Tejas, but I need something that like discards for cost like Ran. And then yeah, any other thoughts you guys have? If you guys see anything I'm missing, like from the extra deck that I should be trying to pull off my end combo. I know I saw someone mentioning the it's like Deep Beyond or something. Yeah, some issue with this card is you banish your whole entire field, and this seems a lot better in like the Ghoti deck when you have a bunch of monsters that special back on the standby phase, but my deck does not do that. So I don't think I like this card. I don't think I need to clear. I think if I clear my whole entire board, I'm gonna lose anyways. So I don't think I want to play this. Yeah, chaining needs a spot in the deck. Even Gaios isn't still bad. I mean, the fact that you can like take like a Teus or like an Ice Shade Ran, and you can like Ice Shade Ran even off of like an enemy, and then you can XC the Deep Sea King with either the Teus or the Ice Shade Ran to make your Gaios still pretty good. And then on like also there's there's like Megalo, which needs to fit in the deck. And if I play Megalo, maybe I'm playing Gund again. And so if I'm playing Megalo and Gund, then there's more reason to play Gaios. And like really maybe like Little Knight and the Baron aren't needed. They just seem so generically strong that I feel like I want to play them any deck I can. Because even the most like simplest, like my worst board states where I just go like Teus, normal Minstrel, make Baron, like at least it's something rather than like an Omni Negate rather than like a chaining that if it's chaining by itself doesn't really do anything. Another just like a Gamir. So yeah, this is really it. I'm done. Thanks for tuning in, checking out the deck, and yeah, any help would be great. I got a week to work on this thing before I take it to attorney and try and ruin a couple people's day. Hand loop them. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so peace out. Later.